Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a new track from Stepson. It is called Eraser, and this is a band that I've been a fan of for a few years now. I didn't do anything for Help Me Help You when they dropped that last year because it was at a, sort of like a busy time for me, and it was one of those albums I sort of wanted to enjoy to myself, and I very much did that. Their older stuff I really enjoy. When it comes to stuff like Leak, This Is How It Feels, I really enjoyed that, but then they did some sadder sounding stuff like Leave Me Alone. I just love the sound of that. So really for me, they have got the songs with like a bit more energy, or that stuff that kind of goes for the emotional jugular, and I like both styles. The Beautiful Lie as well. So anyway, I'm very stoked to check out this new track. Thank you to Sharp Tone for sending this over to me. I will link the video that I'll be using in this reaction, as well as all of Stepson's social media, in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Erase me, delete me like the pictures on your phone. So take me, forgetting names of people I should
Those riffs are so nice. They have a lot of it. Gonna be a big old break.
I've lost my fucking mind and it's forever burning.
All right. Okay. Stepson, Eraser. Let's discuss. Very solid. I feel like there will, of course, be a lot of attention around the breakdown, which was great, but for me, it's really those riffs that stood out the most. They are just so clean sounding, and just that, like, but like, I don't know what it is about that, but that's like what stuck with me the most after one listen. The chorus is also catchy, opening up with that sort of the intro that's just singing it and then having it come back around and being like, oh, that's the chorus. Also, it feels like, I mean, for me, as I said, my attention was like very taken by those riffs, so I'll need to do some more listening where I'm paying attention vocally, but vocally it did feel, other than, there was one part in that first verse where there was like I can't remember any of the lyrics there. I have a concussion, but it's fine. I can't remember them anyway, probably, but I definitely can't remember what they were. But there was one part in that intro where forgive me. There was one part in that first verse where there was some vocals that were a bit different and like almost more aggressive sounding, and it kind of gave me a feeling like, oh, where is this about to go? But then it's still like, from there it was just like a very brief sort of feeling, and then it sort of set back into, you know, that chorus with the definitely the layered vocals and stuff, and the style of vocals on the chorus that's in what I would expect from them. But it was hitting much different for me when it came to those riffs. Again, I can't just mention enough how much I enjoyed that, and it's not like one in particular, it's just that really pretty sound that they have, that sort of like the melodicness overall in this track too, that is like, I love a melodic track, like having this and having it slow down there with that last chorus was really key for me too, because it felt like rather than sort of having that breakdown be a bit longer, it kind of, you know, with the visuals too, you could see the red coming, like flashing up during that last chorus, if that makes sense. And I think that sort of represents like the stuff that's being pulled into that chorus, that last chorus from the breakdown, or sort of like so it's not just going back into that same exact chorus, because for a second that's what I thought it did there, and I was like, ooh, I don't know about that, but with that change I was like, never mind, like, just fine. So I really enjoyed this. I, you know, like I mentioned, I have a few tracks from this band that I really dig and I've liked for a long time, so it'll be hard to top most of those, especially on one listen, but this is easily going to be something I do a lot of revisiting with. I think that, yeah, it's gonna be those, like, the most key thing for me, definitely, as you can probably already tell since I've said the word riffs in this video like 10 times, it's gonna be, yeah, from the guitar work. And it's because I have a lot of stuff where I'm like, ooh, I love like that tappiness, this technical riff or whatever, but you know, it does not all have to be like that for sure, because this does like the same amount of good for me at least, but is sort of a different context, if that makes sense, which is great for the playlist. So I love that sound. Going forward with Stepson, that's going to be something that I'm really going to be hoping for on the newer tracks, because now I just want to put that song on specifically to... But yeah, those are my thoughts after my first listen. That's what carried it for me, is definitely going to be... I can't really... Yeah, there's not anything that I would do differently with this one. I always try to include something, but I'm trying to stop like just making something up specifically. Like, I wish there was like a bass solo in every single, because of course I do. I always wish that for any song, because I just want bass solos on my playlist. But you know, that's not like, oh, this song needed a bass solo or anything like that. So this is solid on the playlist for me. Love the catchiness of the chorus too, because when it was introduced as that intro, I think that's what I was trying to say before, and I just like forgot what I was saying, but you know, it's sort of sung, it seems almost like it could just be an intro there, but it's brought back around, obviously, as we all know, as the chorus. So I like that a lot. Those are my thoughts now, and I've said that like 3 times. So link will be in the description for the video that I reacted to. This is my first video that I've made after getting a concussion at a show, so please forgive me. But we have a lot of music to get to, so we are continuing. Thank you to Sharptone again for sending this over to me. We love Sharptone. They put this video up. That description that link will be in the description, as well as all of Sharptone's links will be in the description for the band, for the music video, for me, with my link tree that will have the invite for the Discord server. I talk about it in every video. We've got a lot of music-related stuff. We've got a lot of stuff unrelated to music. It's just a great community of people, in my opinion. So if you're interested in coming to join, check that out. That will be there with my Instagram profile link where I post all music-related content. A chart every Friday of what I've listened to the most, my never-ending merch collection, shows, that sort of stuff. So my handle on there is Rachel Reacts, just like my YouTube channel, but again, it will be in that link in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.